Welcome back. Joining us now is Sharon Tucker from the 811 Project. She's going to be telling us about 811. Go ahead. What is 811 exactly?
Basically, it's a number to remind customers to call before you dig, because it is a law, a Texas law. So call 811 before you dig.
And today being August 11th, how fitting that today 811 takes place on 811. So when folks call, how easy is it to call? What can they expect when they pick up the phone and dial 811?
It's real simple. It's a national number, and it goes to a one-call system, and it's called 811. They'll get asked questions, where are you going to be digging? What are you going to be doing? GPS coordinates are welcome. Sometimes they'll ask you what a cross street's going to be, and it's real simple. They'll ask you the questions if you don't know. Great.
And so for folks wondering, 811 obviously applies to people who are doing some deep digging, but what about if you just want to be in your yard, plant some flowers, plant a tree? What do they have to do? Do they still have to call 811?
They need to call also. It doesn't matter if you're putting a mailbox up, planting a tree, or putting a fence or some decking in. Everyone needs to call. It is a law.
Right. And now, is there a time period that they have to wait? They call 811. Well, 811 tell them wait 10 days, 20 days before you start digging, or once 811 says you're approved, you can just go right into your yard and start digging?
They need to give 48-hour notice before they start digging, and then it allows 2 days for the pipeline company or whomever to come out and spot the lines for them. And they'll give them a reference number, so they'll have it. That way, if anything happens, they'll have a reference. And it's all about safety.
Right, absolutely, safety first. Now, 811 being the law and all, what are some of the penalizations if you fail to call 811? You just go out and start digging away.
There are fines for people that don't call. Also, it can damage our pipelines out, and that's what we're trying to make people aware of. Even if it's just a scratch or dent, make sure you call the pipeline company. If it's something serious that you think it's a leak, then you need to call 911 and get away from the area, and also call the pipeline company.
Great. Now, what are some of the hours 811 is available? Is it a 24-hour deal?
24/7, yes, sir.
Okay, great. And just one last time, reiterate some of that information for the folks at home. We have the information right here on the screen. So pipeline/safety.org, you can call 811.
811.
All right, 811. Pretty simple number to remember, only 3 digits. And thank you so much, Sharon, for coming on this early morning. It was great to have you with us.
Appreciate it.
All right, it's time for a break. Fit in Texoma coming up next. Stay with us.